Good morning, guys. I want to teach you today how to make meat pies. So, first of all, we're going to get our mincemeat, garlic cloves, garlic granules in case you don't have garlic cloves, thyme, curry, carrots, Irish potatoes, ginger powder, chicken cubes. So, I've grated my garlic, sliced my carrots, Irish potatoes, and sliced green pepper. So this is the minced meat. I've added some salt to wash the meat. I washed it severally with water about 3 times and to sieve it. In a pan, I will be adding some vegetable oil. Then I go in with my garlic and fry for some time. Then the minced meat will go in and fry until the pink color is out. And thereafter, I go in with my chicken cubes and ginger powder and stir together. I will then go in with the green pepper and the sliced Irish potatoes and fry together for about 2 minutes. Then I will now go in with the carrots now and stir together. I will go in now with curry powder. You can add it earlier if you want, but I'm adding it now, and I'll add my thyme into it as well and stir together very well and ensure it's properly fried. So you keep stirring. So now I'm going to be adding little water to it and continue stirring together for about 5 minutes. After stirring, I'll add like 4 cooking spoons of water to it. So I will not be adding any binder like mixture of flour and water that some persons use as thickener to bind the sauce together. The starch from the Irish potato is enough to bind them together, so I just needed just little water and continue stirring on a low heat. Stir for another 5 minutes and our sauce is ready. So now I'm going to make the dough for the meat pie now. So I have my 500 grams of flour, 250 grams of butter. I've got 3 eggs for this recipe. Now we're needing just the egg white for this recipe, and I'll be taking it out one by one. I'll be using 2 plates to separate them just in case I've got any rotten eggs. So I'm pouring them out one by one. See, now I've gotten the 3 egg whites that I needed. So in a bowl of flour, I'll be adding my butter and I'll mix together and ensure they are broken into the flour. This is a grain cup. I used 4 of it to get my 500 grams, especially if you don't have a scale. So if you have evaporated tin milk, medium size container, it's 125 grams. So 4 of it can give you 500 grams flour that you want. So I will continue mixing the flour and the butter together, and I'll go in with a tablespoon of sugar, just 1 to taste, and a pinch of salt, and mix together very well. And now I'll be going with the egg whites. I'll be adding it gradually because sometimes, depending on the flour, the egg whites may be too much, so you add gradually until you feel it's okay, not too soft and not too hard. So I'll continue the mixing on my flat board. So I'm not kneading it, I'm going to be binding them together. I found it easier to do it on the flat board, so that's why I had to pour in the contents on the flat board. So I'll be cutting it now into small balls so that it will be easy to roll later. So I'll put everything in a bowl now and keep aside. So I'm going to bind this one together very well so that there won't be no breakage when you're rolling, and so that you can have a very nice outcome. So I'll continue rolling, but not too flat, to spread it. So I'll put it on the meat pie cutter and I've got my fillings, so I'll add as much as I can, maybe 2 spoons, and bind the sides with egg. So I made use of the egg yolk I got from the egg white mixture on the edges so that it can bind together. So I'll repeat the section again by rolling. This time I'm going to do it in a different way. I'll be pressing it with the meat pie cutter to form a round shape. So I'll go in with the fillings again, and I'll bind the edges with some egg. You can also use water to bind the edges, it's going to close properly as well. So but since I had got egg, I had to use it. So I'll continue with the process over and over again. You roll your dough, the balls we cut in the other time, into a bowl. So this is it. So our meat pie is almost ready. This is the final stage, and at this point I'll be brushing it with some egg. So I'm using the egg yolk again so that we can get a very beautiful brown color when it's baked. So this is the meat pie after 30 minutes into the oven, and there is a yummy and sumptuous meat pie. Thank you very much for watching.